Okay, what you do here is you take some parchment paper, like this, a square sheet of it. This is ugali, just like you guys eat in Africa, except this has lard in it, pig lard. It has water, and it has cumin spice. This is roasted peppers that have been roasted and peeled. See? It could look kind of weird, but they're roasted peppers. What you do is you take this ugali or corn mesa. When I buy it, it's like this. It's corn mesa. And you put it on the parchment paper and you flatten it out like that. And let me do that off camera. Once the ugali or whatever you want to call it is spread out there, then you just take some pepper like this one, throw it in there, take some cheese, throw it on there, roll it up. See, and then you roll it up like this. I'll have to do that off camera, but you just roll it up. Continue rolling it up in the parchment paper until the parchment paper's gone. Maybe fold the edges a little bit. And fold the other side. Now you have this nice little neat package. You put it in your pot and you steam them. Steam them for a long time, about an hour. And you have beautiful, beautiful tamales. One trick, when you're flattening this out, you want to flatten it as much as possible. You want it to be as thin as possible. So you just keep flattening it till it really spreads out, because you only want it to be thin. And you can add things to it, like you can add salsa, things like this, salsa. You can add other peppers. You can add taco sauce. You don't know what that stuff is probably in Africa, but it's just more food. But that's what you do, and this makes a great meal, and you should try it sometime. You just need a pot. For a steamer, you kind of need a pot that you need something on the bottom so they don't fall in to the water. They have to be stay separate from the water, but you want the steam to come out. So I'll put a lid on this and put it on a fire, and then it'll steam those things, and that's what makes it. Once you end up with something like this, steaming right out of the pot. You open it up. And this one hasn't cooked enough, but I'm starving, so I'm going to eat it anyways. But there you have it. It's just like your ugali or whatever it's called in Africa, and but it's called a tamale here when it's done in this fashion. And this one happens to have a little hot sauce in it. You just open it up like that, and you eat it. It's got that pepper in it and that cheese, that melted cheese. It's good.